What's up? What's up? Coming live from Lake Calhoun, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's your boy. Know what I'm saying? Solo, former blogger, Thesoloist. Peep this view right here. Know what I'm saying? Like, I just got done jogging 3 miles, Lake Calhoun. Not this lake. The lake is over there. This is just like an extension out of view. You know, cats been hitting me up, asking me questions. You know, so what I'm doing is a quick blog, talking about lifestyle improvement, how you can improve your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I got my cheapos on today, so hold on 1 second here. See the cars, whatnot. All right. So today's blog is going to be a blog on self-improvement, on how to improve your lifestyle. And the thing with self-improvement and lifestyle is they're synonymous with each other. A lot of people think that, you know, lifestyle is just going out and living lavish and stuff like that. I mean, that's cool, but everybody has a different agenda for what they're trying to achieve for their lifestyle. And so, what I'm going to talk about is what I've done, and I'm going to give some tips on what you can do to increase your lifestyle to a better position than it is right now. First of all, when I used to blog, I used to talk about self-improvement. And self-improvement and lifestyle, they're synonymous with each other. Because when you improve your lifestyle, you're improving an aspect of yourself. For instance, if you're overweight and you're trying to lose weight, not only are you improving your lifestyle by eating better and exercising, but you're also improving yourself. So that it goes hand in hand. My story begins back in 2008 when I took to improving one of the aspects of my life, which is with women. You know, I started doing reading forums, the Don Juan forums on how to improve with women, and it's a certain aspect of my life I wanted to get handled at the time. I started writing things known as field reports. These field reports became legendary on Soul Suave. I was one of the first pioneers to actually incorporate pictures, audio, and video in my field reports, which back in 2008 was very unheard of. Only gurus were doing that at the time, and they were charging people to see that footage. What I would do is I would write a field report, put a clip in. 90% of my field reports had video footage, or some sort of an audio or clip, and I didn't charge a dime for that, which was unheard of, because I probably could have made a little bit of money if I would have been more serious about it. But long story short, I improved that aspect. Within a year, I approached 1,000 women. I went on numerous dates. I had more than my share of fun. I even met a girlfriend through that, and you know, and so the first year, but I realized, you know what? I mean, I had success with the first year, but I was just burned out because I was going everywhere and living a life where, you know, you're sleeping with a bunch of women. It's kind of hollow. That's not what my end goal was. My end goal was to improve my lifestyle, be with the type of woman that I want to be with, and just overall improve my lifestyle. So I started looking into something known as a social circle gaming. That's what they call. That's basically where, you know, you social circle, you know, where you're trying to improve your social circle. And what I would do is my ideal social circle was a rock star lifestyle, going to the clubs and stuff. First of all, with any lifestyle improvement, you got to figure out first what you want to do, and then secondly, you got to have a plan. My plan was simply to go out and network and meet as many people as I could, male or female, and through those networks, then try to, you know, get into social circles, into party scenes and whatnot. So I was really creative with this and passionate about it, I did something known as a Facebook challenge, where I would make up these games, and then I would go to clubs, and it looked all professional too, because I had it on paper. So I would do these games and play them, and some of the games were something like have two girls do the Kamehameha wave or something, or have somebody have two girls kissing my friend on the cheek, little things like that. So I'm gonna move here a little bit, give you a little area. So I started doing that, and I was having a lot of fun with it. I was adding 10 to 20 people, and after a night on Facebook, I was having over 100 pictures putting up, because I was having a lot of fun. But these things tend to fizzle out because it's of something that I call club high. People are feeling good and high in the club, but then the next day reality sets in. They got to go back to work or school, and it doesn't matter. So long story short, one night I went out, tearing it up. I ran into this Asian guy, and he was with a bunch of hot chicks. And I said, "Yo, what's really good?" And he's just like, "Hold up, let me check the time real quick." And he's just like, "Yo, I see you doing your thing. I respect it." I'm like, "Yeah." And we started talking about the seduction community, and lo and behold, he was aware of it. So I'm just like, cool. So come to find out, his name was Stragos. Come to find out, Stragos had the perfect social circle. It was rock star. It was exactly what I wanted, and he had it already all set up. His only problem was he was looking for a girl through it, and he had some confidence issues. Even though girls loved him, he was a stud. You know what I'm saying? So, long story short, Stragos. Oh, before I even talk about Stragos, I almost forgot. I met one of my other boys when I was doing the Facebook thing. His name is Usher. I met him through it because we would hit up the same clubs together, and I would hit up girls, and he would hit up girls. And he's a better-looking dude than me. I'm not going front. So I would do the same thing, but I would see him do what I'm doing, but he had to put way less effort into it. And he had girls like, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short, me and Usher connected, and we started chilling. And he had a contact to the hottest club in the city. He had VIP to the hottest clubs in the city. So now and I did this through networking. So now I connected with Usher, and so now me and him, we're doing our thing. We hitting spots together. We're hollering at model chicks together. You know what I'm saying? We getting it in. You know what I'm saying? So back to Stragos, and I'll tie this up here. But back to Stragos, we started going out, and Stragos' social circle was crazy because they would go out on a Thursday, and it would be VIP. And it was me and my boy Jay said at the time. So to get in there, you'd have to throw $40 in to get into that VIP. And for a lot of cats, if you're from a bigger city like Chicago, Washington, New York, or Cali, Vegas, $40, Miami, $40 in some of these cities won't even get you in a club. So $40 for us to get into VIP, that was a steal, because we was popping Grey Goose bottles. We was, popping vodka. We was popping bottles and chilling with beautiful women and all of that. And $40 on average for me, back then, that would have been a night out, an expensive night out drinking. Now it's an average. But that was a great deal. So we was partying. We had fun. The girls was cool. The social circle was cool. So now things were starting to manifest for me in that accelerated pace. But the thing was, number one, we just didn't do the club thing. We also did house parties. And so because I met Stragos, I introduced Usher to Stragos. They became cool. I introduced my boy J-Set to Stragos, and we all became cool. We formed a clique called the Secret Society. And Secret Society, basically, the clique, it was just a clique of us four guys, was cool guys and partying. That's what the clique was. The original members, though, weren't Stragos and Usher. Actually was another guy named AJ and another guy named Weston. But those guys got cut off after right away because they wasn't about that life. So I know I'm all over the place, but long story short, the problem with the rock star lifestyle is that number one, it's expensive because we were doing it, but we weren't making money. You don't get paid to go clubbing unless you're a celebrity or a promoter or you work at the club or something like that. So it got expensive, and I mean, even though it transitioned to house parties, it just got expensive and things like that. But it gave me the blueprint because I was able to network, and it gave me the blueprint to get other social circles through other various people that I met. So from 2009 on and off, then I've been doing that with different social circles, chilling with different people. The main problem for me has been consistency because things change. People get married. Stragos is married. People get married. Now, to be successful, fast forward 2012, okay? Shortly right before I shut my blog down, I was at the W, okay? Anybody from Minneapolis who knows where the W is one of the best hotels. I was there at a birthday party. Beautiful girls everywhere. And people are wondering, well, what's the purpose of this? What's the blah, blah? Why? The purpose, number one, for me to live that life, I wanted to live a life where I didn't have to approach constant women, where I can just approach women through the social circle. Now, in the seduction community, which I don't consider myself part of anymore, but with the seduction community, at that time, that was frowned upon. It was looked at too easy. Even though it's harder, in my opinion, to get yourself in with a cool group of people and become friends with them and chill with them and all of that. It's not that easy. And, and people are wondering, what's the purpose? The purpose is I didn't want to just go out and have my life just revolve around meeting women and picking up women. I wanted to go out and meet some cool people and have some fun. And so that's what that revolved around. Now, things to increase your lifestyle. First of all, not everybody's going to want Superman's lifestyle, where you're going to go out and want to do modeling things, or start a modeling agency, or where you're going to go out and party hard like I did. Right now, what I'm currently working on with my lifestyle is physical fitness and eating better. And it's been a struggle. When I used to blog, I used to post about it constantly, and it's still a struggle. The main thing right now, like I said, the number one thing with the club thing was, number one, know my goal. Number two, network. Number three, start building the empire, and that way. Now with the physical fitness goal is number one, have a daily goal of what I want to do. It's a daily struggle with the diet, with the food, and also the exercise. It's not an easy thing to do. So it's what you eat and what you do for exercise, and then doing it that way. Some other tips, there are different ways you can get into different things. If you're not into the whole fitness thing, or you want to do the clubbing thing, there are other ways you can do it. You can work in the club scene as a promoter. Not only do you get to party, but you also get access to a lot of beautiful women. And the problem is, though, it's not that easy to just become a top tier promoter. You have to work yourself up to it. And there are a lot of blogs. There's a lot of information nowadays on the internet on how to do that. Another quicker way, if you're a big guy like me, you could become a bouncer. I have a lot of friends who are bouncers, and they meet tons of girls that way. And it's easy money. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy money for that. What other ways? If you can't do that bouncing, you can become a barback. Granted, you're not, it's probably the lowest on the club totem pole, but you're still above the regular guy that comes in because you have some sort of a social proof. Bartenders, too, they tend to do really good as well. If you're not looking to do the nightlife thing, there's other ways you can do it. Like for me, it's fitness. What I did in 2011, I started a running club on Facebook. You know, we used to meet every Sunday and run on Sundays, and everybody would run their own pace. You know, so you can look for clubs on Facebook. If you're into hiking, you can start a hiking club. Your local gym, they have clubs as well. If not, 9 times out of 10 they'll let you start one. Trust me, it's not that hard to improve your lifestyle. It's just about being proactive, having a plan, and implementing that plan to make it happen. The problem is like anything, it takes time, and sometimes things don't, like anything in life, things don't always happen the way that they're supposed to. So that's other ways. What else? One thing else that I'm doing is I'm becoming a fan of the battle rap scene. I actually attended my first battle rap event a couple weeks ago. It was a local event. It was only $10, but I've become very passionate about it. In the last year, I've probably watched over 100 battle rap videos. It's just something that I've been truly passionate about. So what I did is I looked at local events. I actually was able to go on a website and meet a guy who is a D-League battle rapper, and he was able to give me information, and I actually went out to an event, paid $10 and saw that. So there's ways that you can go out there. The internet nowadays makes it so easy to find information. It's all about being proactive and knowing what you want. The improvement for lifestyle is not going to be overnight. It takes time. There's a guy that, you know, I used to talk about, that Superman talks about, named Distant Light. He did what I did, but he took it to another echelon, where he went out 100 days straight, and now he can get into any top-tier club in the New York City area. And that's dedication. That's dedication. With anything in terms of improving your lifestyle, it's going to be dedication and hard work. And that's what it comes down to. But here's a couple simple tricks. Number 1, like I said before, have a plan. Number 2, network. Number 3, be proactive. Start something on your own. Number 4, continue to build. Continue to build. Number 5, be patient and recognize that you have to trust in the progress, like Superman says. It's not going to happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? For me, the weight loss thing, I've had a few setbacks. Losing a job, that's a setback, because now I can't buy the food that I'm supposed to buy. That was, you know, a year and a half ago. Just setbacks, and you're going to have setbacks, and you got to realize that through those setbacks, are you going to lay down, or are you going to persevere and continue to press on and fight? Because at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. You know, that's what it comes down to, if you're going to persevere and fight. Anyway, guys, my time is up. Superman, holla at you later, boy. It's your boy, S. Solo, out in Lake Calhoun. All right, I'm out.